Hello. In this video, I wanted to take a look at the 34 electoral votes that need to be flipped in the upcoming 2024 election for the Republicans to win. Now, I know what you're saying. In the normal election, it was 306 to 232. So I know what you're saying. Like, how and why do they have to flip only instead of 38? Why 236? Because this is the 2024 map, and I want to look it deeply and more into really what is happening, and or it's not what's happening, but look at it. I think really what we have to do is look at the map by margins, because the margins are what's going to tell us and give us the clear winner, because we'll see how swing states impact this. So instead of just looking here and saying, oh, they could flip these states, I want to look at this map by margins and compare them. And if you're wondering why I am doing this all like this instead of hitting the clear button, because if I hit clear, we have to get a different map. All right, so let's start off with the Democrat safe states that they had out here, and this is going to be the East Coast, New York, Washington, Oregon, California, and I believe that is all. Oh no, Illinois, and I believe that that's all of this. Actually, we're gonna have Maine's first district, and that is all of. Keep finding them, and Hawaii, totaling up to 180 safe electoral votes for the Democrats. And we're just putting this into this map here. The Republican Party, on the other hand, has Utah, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska as a state, and their third district, Kansas, Oklahoma. It's not Kansas. But you have Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Indiana, Kentucky, West Virginia, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, I believe that is all. I believe I'm missing a couple, or maybe not actually, but so let's take a look here. It's a 180 to 105. The Democrats lead, but on the actual map, this benefits no one, because the Democrats had 183 safe, 183 safe electoral votes, while the Republicans had 106. So it benefits the Republican Party, I guess, a little bit by getting a little bit closer. But these safe states, I don't expect to be changing. You might see some changes based off the candidates that we have. Maybe Indiana moving into the likely column. Maybe some of the East Coast, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware. But there's not going to be a lot of changing. But let's get down into the likely states for each candidate. And this is going to consist for Joe Biden, or the Democrats, of Colorado, New Mexico, New Hampshire, Nebraska as a state, Minnesota, Virginia, and I believe that is all. And for Donald Trump, his likely states are going to be Alaska, Kansas, Iowa, Ohio, South Carolina, Texas, the big state of Texas, and that might be all. Actually, nope, we're going to have Maine's first district, Nebraska's first district, and I forgot one for Joe Biden, Nebraska's second district. But I believe that those are all. And so how does this benefit each candidate? It actually doesn't, It benefits the Republican Party by 2 electoral votes right here, because the Democrats actually had exactly 44 with their likely states. The Republicans had 82. So it's benefiting the Republicans by 2 electoral votes. Now let's take a look at the leaning states, and this is going to consist of, for the Democrats, Nevada, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and that may be all. I believe that is all. And for Donald Trump, it's going to be North Carolina and Florida. And this actually heavily benefits Donald Trump, the Republican Party. And for the Democrats, they had a total of in the actual election, or had 42 leaning states. Now they only have 40. For the Republicans, they have 44. So this impacts them by +3. And this is the total, but the Democrats now have Arizona, Georgia, and Wisconsin. Now, this is 38, and this is going to actually benefit the Democrats in more tilt states. But that also benefits the Republican Party, because if the Republicans were to tilt them by just a slight margin, each one of them, they would have won the presidency, or they would win the presidency of the United States if they just tilt those. So that helps the Republican Party. So I think that these are the states that you need to start contesting in the 2024 election for the Republican Party. But you might see flips in some states, such as let's just say the Republican Party gets all these states right here. But let's say that whoever the Democrats put forward can win one of these, Florida or North Carolina. We'll just do North Carolina. Actually, we're going to do Florida. Now, we're going to give these slightly to the Democratic Party. So now you have to come out and flip 17 more electoral votes. Where is this the easiest position to do? And that's going to be in Pennsylvania. Now, Pennsylvania is a tough state that you need to flip. And actually, if you win Pennsylvania, you still need 8 more. So my bad, I don't know where I got that calculation. So where are you going to flip now? Florida's a must-win for the Republican Party if they want to win the election, because I don't see any other Republican except for Donald Trump, and he didn't even do it this year, flipping Michigan or Minnesota or Pennsylvania. So where else are you planning on flipping? Because there's not a lot of options, and I think that the easiest option they could have is Maine as a state, which I don't see flipping, or Nevada, and that gets them at 270 to 268. But we can also protest that with Donald Trump not running, you have Maine's 1st district most likely going blue. So you need one more pickup, and that has to be Nebraska's 1st district. If it's not there, Michigan has to go. But you might say if Maine as a state goes red, then how is this not going red? And that could be a good point. But you never know with this. 270, 268 final. Here is how the Republicans would have to do it. But let's get back the map that we had before, and this is actually going to be 3. Wisconsin. We're actually going to take off these 3 states right here. And this is also going to be 3. This is going to be 1, 2, 3 also. But my point is, the 2024 map benefits the Republicans in every single election. So thanks for watching the video, and I will see you in the next video. There's only a couple more hours to fill out the Google form, so please do that. And in the description box down below, so please fill it out, and I'll see you in the next video.